All right, time to do some struts on a 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider. So, for anybody who wants to learn what you need to do, first and foremost, make sure the car doesn't roll. Put that little thingy right there. Then grab your jack, little block just to lift it a little higher. Get your new struts. I'm gonna do the rear one today. I went to a mechanic shop which doesn't know how to do their job. They actually told me I was gonna have to remove that entire panel just to get to that strut. They're a bunch of idiots. If you go on the inside of the car, get back here behind the seat, get this stuff out the way, you have full access to it right there. They're just a bunch of morons. Anyways, so what I'm about to do now, so if anybody wants to learn how to do this, check out the video, I guess, you know. Okay. All right, now that we got it jacked up, you're gonna want to put this guy down, because that's just for lifting the car. It's not to it's not 100%, so you always want to put something like that underneath it, and for extra safety. And we'll remove the tire, get to that, get behind there, and remove that guy, move the inside. I'll keep moving. All right, now that the tire's off, everybody knows how to do that, so I didn't have to show you. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna want to loosen that guy right there. Go up top, we're gonna loosen up the other ones from the inside. So, all right, now that you took this guy off right here, which is right in there, okay, might give you a little trouble pushing that guy out of there. Last time I did this, I actually had to take a sawzall to this part here. Hopefully I don't have to do that this time, because that was a pain in the ass. But now we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the up top here. Let me focus here, right up there. Gonna remove that from the inside, of course. Come in here. All right. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass getting back here. These seats unfortunately don't maneuver, don't get out the way for you. So I take this little button here, little button right there. Okay, you got to remove that. There you go. Once you remove that, as you can see, it's much easier to get to this guy here. Okay, get yourself what I say, it's okay. Move this rubber part. There we go. Get out the way. And then we're gonna take these two bolts, this one and this one. Do not release that one. You will be very sorry if you do. That spring will lift or unspring itself, and it's going to be very tight. So don't take that off. If anything, if you can, maybe even tighten it a little bit more, just so gives you a little bit more room. But definitely don't unscrew it. Take that one and this one off. This guy would be able to come down. And then it's time to remove the whole, strut and spring. All right, let's get to it. Now that they're off, we're gonna go underneath and see if we can get this guy to budge. If not, like I said, we're gonna have to tighten that guy up a little bit right there in the middle, and then try again. Some DW40 might be called for, and then we'll go ahead and put the new one on. Hopefully this comes off easily. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, and yeah, this is not gonna come off easily, so oh, there we go. I did. Awesome. Whoa. All right, there we go. That's great. Last time that thing was completely seized to that, the metal part. So now I just gotta twist this guy a little bit, maneuver it. See here, gonna need to turn this off so we can get this guy out. Gonna need both of my hands. So, all right, be right back. Just had to do a little maneuver, nothing crazy. I used both arms to get that thing down, but see, this thing will move up and down a little bit. So we'll get the new one in, squeeze that sucker in there, and maybe remove some of that little bit of rust so it doesn't become a problem later on in life. Probably clean that out a little bit there, and you know, put the new one on, and hopefully that's it. Boom, we're done. Put the tire back on, get back on the road. Just want to show you you know, the new one from the old one real quick. There is a bit of a, you know, the new ones have a bit of a lip on one side. As you can see, that one doesn't stick out much, this side does. The old one doesn't really have either stick out too much. So, I mean, not necessarily one side versus the other, at least I don't think. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy, this side in, and that guy out. Again, I don't think it really matters, but, you know, it's more of a preference thing. We'll take these screws off, of course. 1 second here. Yeah, this is definitely hard without a camera stand or something, or you need both your hands. But get the other guy off. See if I can stand the camera up and let me get myself situated so you guys can see how I do it. All right, 1 second. Let's see here. Boom. Let's see here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy this side here, inside. Now this, I don't know if you can see, but this guy will spin. Needs to spin. Hold on a second. Did spin on the last one. Okay, maybe not. I guess this one don't spin around. So yeah, you definitely gotta make sure you get this on the right way. All right, so we're gonna put it in there. Slide up. Get this guy down. There we go. All right. Get the holes lined up. Come on. There we go. Got one. Got the other. Now we're gonna press this one down. Come on, baby. There we go. There. Beautiful. All right. Now we take this guy here. Just put it back on. Man, I wish the other last one would have been this easy. This was cake compared to the last one. All right, put that screw on. We'll tighten it back up in just a minute. Get these guys here. Go ahead and do the inside. Yeah, right there. Get that guy in there. Now, for anybody wondering, the bottom bolt is a 17. These guys right here are 15s. Correction, 14s. Yeah, 14 mil. So, go ahead and tighten these guys up. Make sure nice and tight. Oh, okay, correction again. The old ones were 14. These guys are gonna be 15. So we take a 15 mil here. Tighten this guy up. I don't have one of those special tools for tightening and stuff, but you know, the suspension, so I'm gonna go a little tight, as tight as I can go. Don't want this damn thing falling off while I'm driving, so not too worried about how tight I make them. Not to mention, if I gotta replace it again, I'll be the one to replace it. So I'll go ahead and tighten this guy up. There we go. Now, if you lose that little rubber boot, not the end of the world. Okay? My car didn't have it for that side. So, it is what it is. You know? But, since I do have it for this one, we're just gonna put it back on. Now, this guy literally just pops right back on. There. You can hear it. And we're all set. Alright? So, now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and tighten this guy back here. Go back to the 17. Okay, back to a 17. Gonna get behind here. I'm just gonna tighten this guy up, nice and tight. Again, same situation. I want to make sure that these guys are nice and snug as you can get them. Just, you know, it's definitely not fun if you don't have suspension. Go over a bump or something, you're really gonna feel it. So, there we go. All right, perfect. Now we're just gonna get the tire back on, which I definitely need a new one, because as you can tell, it's pretty rough because I've been driving around with that old one. That one for a while. Tire was rubbing the wrong way. You can see there's a little bit of a indentation towards the center area, and you don't want that on your tires. Bad for gas, especially now with gas prices and everything, and just bad overall when you're driving 45 to an hour from home to work daily. So speaking for myself there, but some people driving farther or less, but either way, get your tires taken care of. Let's get this guy back on, test drive it, and we're all good. All right. If you learned anything, great. If you didn't, hey,